ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। Namaste all. Yesterday we have touched a portion of Karakam. Karakanvayi, Kriyanvayi Karakam is the definition of Karakam. So that which is directly connected with Kriya or main root or verb is called Karakam. For example, Ramaha Dadati. So famous example we saw, Ramaha Dadati. Dana is a Kriya, Dadati is a Kriya. But Dadati Kriya is connected. So Rama will be known as some Karakam. But which Karakam? It depends upon Swatantra Karta. There are some sutras. Based on those sutras, we can infer that is Kartru Karakam, Karma Karakam, Karana Karakam, Sampradana, Apadana, and Adhikarana. So, whenever we want to make sentence, kindly whenever you want to speak something, ask something, you can unmute, then it will be good for. Okay, what did I say? Whenever we want to make a sentence, we need Kartrupadam, Karmapadam, so let's consider there is a Karta Rama and he is giving Dhanam or Nanakam or whatever to a Brahmana. So one who is a giver will be known as Kartrupadam, Karta Karakam. What is being given? Dhanam or Gam athva Dhenum, that would be Karma Karakam. And one who is a receiver will be known as Sampradana Karakam. So that way we saw 6 Karakas: Kartru Karakam, the agent of action; Karma Karakam, the object of action; Karana Karakam, the instrument of action, Hastena Gam Dadati; Sampradana Karakam, one who is a receiver of that action will be known as Sampradana Karakam; Apadana Karakam, Apadanam means what? A place of separation, right? And last is Adhikarana. Adhikarana means what? The locus of action. So that was brief introduction of Karakam. Thereafter, we started looking at first Vibhakti, Prathama Vibhakti. So what was the first rule of Prathama Vibhakti? Do you remember? The usage of Prathama Vibhakti. Anybody?
वस्तु निर्देश
For example, one example.
एषः सः सः कन्या
सा कन्या सः
बालकः.
Good.
एषः धेनुः.
धेनुः. एषः रामः, एषः बालकः, एषः छात्रः इति पुल्लिङ्गार्थे, एषा इति स्त्रीलिङ्गार्थे, एतत् इति नपुंसकलिङ्गार्थे. So there are, whenever you want to use any word, you can use एषः, सः, सा, एषा, एतत्, tat, right? Okay. And thereafter we saw 2 main rule, Kartari Karmani. So whenever we want to make Kartari sentence, in Kartari sentence, Karta will be in प्रथमा. For example,
रामः वनं गच्छति.
Ramah vanam gacchati. Famous example. Ramah is Kartrupadam. So whenever we want to make any sentence in Karmani Prayoga or Kartari Prayoga, let's finish Kartari Prayoga. Kartari Prayoga, Karta will be in Prathama Vibhakti, Karma will be in Dvitiya Vibhakti, and Kriya Pada will follow Karta. Means what? Whatever Vibhakti, Vachanam and Purusha Kartrupadam has, same it would be with Kriya Pada. It will go with Kriya Pada also. For example, Ramah was a Prathama Purusha Ekavachanam. That's why we are saying Gacchati Prathama Purusha Ekavachanam. Okay. Okay. Then thereafter Karmani Prayoga. In Karmani Prayoga, what happens? Kartrupadama will be put into Tritiya. Right? Please mute yourself. Ramena Vanam Gamyate. So, whenever we want to make a sentence into Karmani Prayoga, passive voice, Kartrupadam will be put into Tritiya Vibhakti. And then what remains? Karma Padam. Karma will go into Prathama. Okay, Prathama. And according to Karma, we have to put Kriya Pada also. For example, Ramaha Vanam Gacchati, Ramena Vanam Gamyate. So, we practice that. Now, let's move towards Dvitiya Vibhakti. Dvitiya, second case. I will share a slide. Let's practice this now. Now, some rules I am going to introduce. First rule. Now we are studying about Dvitiya Vibhakti. First rule is Kartari Prayoge Karmani Dvitiya Bhavati. Very simple. Whenever we want to make a sentence into active voice, Karma Padam object will be in Dvitiya Vibhakti. Simple rule. For example, Shishyaha Grantham Pathati. So same sentence. Kartrupadam will be in Prathamanta, Karma Padam will be in Dvitiya Vibhakti. Right? So, Shishyaha Grantham Patati. Grantha is Karma. Why? Because it is Kartuhu Ipsita Tamam, most desired by Karta. What he wants to do? He wants to read. But what? Grantha. Right? So, Grantha Padam will be put into Dvitiya, it will become Grantham. Shishyaha Grantham Patati. Another sentence. Shishyau Grantham Patatah. Again, Grantham will be remain as it is. Why? Because it is Karma Padam. In Kartari Prayoga, Karma does not have that much role. Why? Because it is Kartari, means what? Where Karta is predominant. Kartru Pradhanam Prayogaha. Kartu Pradhanaha Prayogaha Kartari Prayogaha. So, Shishyau Grantham Patatah. Because there are two Kartas, we have to put Kriya Pada accordingly. Right? Patatah it would become. But, so our rule is Kartari Prayoga. If you are making sentence into Kartari Prayoga, Karmanaha Dvitiya Bhavati. Karma Padasya Dvitiya Vibhakti Bhavati iti artha. Okay? So, whenever you want to make sentence, Karma Padam you have to put into Dvitiya Vibhakti. Right? Sa Rotikam Khadati. In this sentence, Sa is Kartrupadam Athva Karta Karakam, Rotikam is Karma Karakam, and Khadati is Kriya Padam. So, to show that Kartru Karakam, we always use Prathama Vibhakti. Sa. Sa is Prathama Vibhakti Ekvachanam. To denote Dvitiya Vibhakti, which case to denote Karma Karakam, which case do we use? Always Dvitiya Vibhakti. Okay, so that's why Sa Rotikam Khadati. Okay, so similarly, Saha Mam Kathayati, Katham Kathayati, Vakyam Kathayati, Kimapi Vaktum Shakyate, Dasharatah Ramam Kaikeim Cha Prarthayati. So now based on this first rule, you need to make few sentences. So each one can try, then we will move to next rule. Simple rule again. At least 5 sentences I will listen from you, then I will move to next rule. One by one. समर्थः एकं वाक्यं वदतु.
Thinking of a good sentence.
Hmm?
Thinking of a good sentence.
Okay. You take your time. So those who have made already, they can.
बालिका वाहनं चालयति.
बालिका वाहनं चालयति. What is karta? What is karma padam and kriya?
बालिका is कर्ता, वाहनं कर्म, चालयति क्रिया.
Correct. So this sentence is made into kartari prayoga. That's why karta will be shown by prathama vibhakti, karma will be shown by dvitiya vibhakti. Good.
सैनिकाः क्षेत्रं रक्षन्ति.
सैनिकाः क्षेत्रं रक्षन्ति. सैनिकाः कर्तृपदम will be shown by prathama vibhakti. Kshetram is karma padam, right? So that's why it will be shown by dvitiya vibhakti. Kshetram. Rakshanti is kriya padam. Rakshanti kriya pada will be accordingly we have to put into
कर्ता
purusha bahuvachana, right? Because Sainikaha is prathama purusha vachananta form. Next. Three more sentences.
वयम् ईश्वरं नमामः.
Vayam Ishwaram namamah. Vayam uttama purusha bahuvachana. That's why kriya pada also will be in uttama purusha bahuvachanam namamah. Right? Vayam is kartrupadam, Ishwaram karma padam, and namamah is kriya padam. Right? Next.
Aham pustakam pathami.
Aham pustakam pathami. Aham kartrupadam, pustakam karma padam, pathami will go according to karta. Aham uttam purusha. Next. One more sentence.
May I?
Yes, please.
Yuvam dvichakrikam chalayatha.
Yuvam dvichakrikam chalayatah. Correct sentence, but it is correct sentence, but one dvichakrika will be rided by two people.
That is dangerous. This was a funny sentence I made.
You have to make little bit change. Yuvam dvichakrike chalayatah.
Yes, dvichakrike chalayatha.
Good. Nice.
मुनयः मालाः नयन्ति.
Again.
मुनयः मालाः नयन्ति.
Munayah.
मालाः नयन्ति.
Munayah balan nayanti khalu.
मुनयः मालाः नयन्ति.
क्षम्यतां, मालाः नयन्ति. मालाः, माला माले मालाः, मालां माले मालाः. So prathama bahuvachanam and dvitiya bahuvachanam, even though looks same, but in this sentence munayah is prathamanta form and malaha is dvitiyanta form. Why? Because whenever we want to make a sentence into kartari prayoga, an active voice, karta will be in prathamanta and karma padam will be in dvitiyanta. So malaha should be taken into dvitiya vibhakti, right? Okay. Now another rule. Gatyartha karmani dvitiya bhavati. Whenever there is a kriya pada which shows movement, gati, right? That with that kriya pada we have to put dvitiya vibhakti. Gati vachaka dhatuna sah dvitiya vibhakti bhavati. Ekam udharanam vadami. Sannyasi gacchati. Sannyasi gacchati is a sentence. He goes. That sannyasi goes. Okay, where? Vanam. So actually here we can put saptami also, but because of this particular rule, gatyartha karmani dvitiya, we have to make vane into vanam. Okay, so sometime if you want to write vane, that will be correct, but there is a famous rule. Whenever there is gativachak karma, gativachak kriyapada, you have to put into dvitiya. Okay, that padam will be put into dvitiya. Sannyasi vanam gacchati, also correct. Sannyasi vane gacchati will be also correct. Okay, so with gacchati dhatu, sancharati, chalati, yati, this kind of dhatus are used to show dvitiya vibhakti, right? Praninah vanam sancharanti. Sancharanti means what? Samyak charanti, bhramanti iti artha. Praninah.
What about dhavati?
Dhavati also. If there is a movement, you can say dhavati, sancharanti. He Krishna, bhavan anhikananam vrajati. Vrajati nama bhramati, gacchati iti artha. Another sentence. Saha swargam yati. Yati. There is a movement. Yati nama gacchati. So vrajati means to move, to wander, right? Ramam, tatra Ramah it should be, huh? That was typo. Let me correct it. Ramaha Lankam pravishati. Again there is a movement, so we have to put Lankam into dvitiya vibhakti. Ramaha Lankam pravishati. And last one is aham triptim gacchami. Gacchami means prapnomi. There is a little bit movement. Prapnomi. To get a tripti, I have to put some effort. So there is a some movement, right? So that's why aham triptim gacchami. That tripti padam will be put into dvitiya. So now you have the idea of gativachak dhatu. Gacchati, sancharati, vrajati, yati, pravishati. Like you can use those dhatus. Similar dhatus like chalati, bhramati, and make a sentence. Again 5 more sentences. Those who haven't made it, please try to make a simple sentence by using gacchati, yati, prapnoti, etc.
Mohoday, in third sentence, that word ahikananam ityukte kim?
Anhikananam. Ananam nama vanam. There is a
Vanam.
famous forest known as Anhikananam.
Anhikananam.
Stotram, right?
Ghanadat jungle asa?
Anhikananam, that is the name of that forest.
Okay, okay. ठीक, thank you.
Where Krishna used to wander, right? There is a Gopika Stotram, I guess. Stotram or Ashtakam, I guess. Atati yadbhavan anhikananam. Atati, there is a kriyapad atati. Atati means what?
Bhatakne, firne.
Atati yadbhavan, that kriyapad also can be used, or vrajati yadbhavan. Both way.
Okay, okay. If we are using atati, it is good. But it is
Atati,
right.
Atati is used in that stotra. Here I have made little bit change. So atati can be used.
Okay.
Sentences.
अश्वः काननं धावति.
अश्वः काननं धावति. समीचीनम्. नेक्स्ट.
शिक्षकः विद्यालयं गच्छति.
शिक्षकः विद्यालयं गच्छति. गतिवाचक धातु. सो द्वितीय. विद्यालयं गच्छति, विद्यालये गच्छति. बोथ वी कैन मेक. नेक्स्ट.
पवनपुत्रः लंकां याति तथा तां प्रक्षालयति.
पवनपुत्रः लंकां गच्छति. अनन्तरं किम् उक्तवान् भवान्? I didn't hear your full sentence. पवनपुत्रः लंकां गच्छति, तत्र किमपि प्रक्षालयति वा something he said, right? Okay, fine. Next sentence.
रेलयानं शीघ्रं धावति.
शीघ्रं धावति. शीघ्रं is not correct.
अव्यय अस्ति न शीघ्रं
हाँ अव्ययं वर्तते। रेलयानं कुत्र धावति, कस्मिन् शहरे धावति, शहरं धावति अथवा ग्रामं प्रति गच्छति इति वक्तुं शक्यते।
रेलयानं नासिकनगरे नगरं
नासिकनगरं
प्रति धावति
प्रति धावति, अनुधावति।
नदी महासागरं गच्छति।
महासागरं गच्छति, महासागरे गच्छति, उभयतः साधु। समीचीनं। नाउ नेक्स्ट पॉइंट। Second rule we have seen. Now third one. Whenever we are using twa, lep, etc. pratyayas, I have just put twa and lep, but even tumun or all others pratyayas are there. With those pratyayas, you can make dvitiya vibhakti. For example, त्वावाचक यदि तत्र प्रत्ययः वर्तते, लेप प्रत्ययः वर्तते चेत् तत्र द्वितीया करणीया। उदाहरणं सन्यासी वनं गत्वा तपः आचरति। वस्तुतः मेन सेंटेंस इज सन्यासी तपः आचरति। तपः आचरति मीन्स ही परफॉर्म्स तपश्चर्या, दैट्स इट। बट वेयर वनं गत्वा, having gone into the forest, right? So even though while translating we say into the forest, but we are using dvitiya vibhakti. Why there is a dvitiya? This can be applicable. Second rule also can be applicable here. Why there is a movement? That's why we are putting into dvitiya. And whenever we want to use twa lep pratyaya, there should be some karma along with twa and lep. That's why sannyasi vanam gatva. So vanam is a karma padam that is put into dvitiya, and this way sentence is made, right? Sannyasi vanam gatva kim karoti? Tapah acharati. Next, one more sentence. Vrishabhaha upavishanti. Vrishabhaha upavishanti. Vrishabhaha, you know, oxes, bulls. Upavishanti, they sit down, right? But when trinam khaditva. So khaditva, we can say vrishabhaha khaditva upavishanti. But kim khaditva, that apeksha remains. To fulfill that apeksha, to that desire, we can use trinam. So trinam can be used with tva pratyaya. Vrishabhaha trinam khaditva upavishanti. Right? Few more sentences. Aham pustakam sampatya bhojanam karomi. Aham bhojanam karomi is simple sentence. But sampatya, what sampatya? Pathanam means what? Having studied. Sampatya has same meaning. But whenever there is a upasarga, that time we cannot use tvanta pratyaya. There is a rule for that. Tva pratyaya and lep pratyaya convey same meaning, having done something. But whenever there is a main root without upasargas, that time we can use tvanta pratyaya. But whenever there is a kriya pada which has having or which is followed by, not followed by, preceded by upasarga. For example, patha is main root and it is preceded by some upasarga. So that time I cannot use tvanta pratyaya. There we need to use lyabanta pratyaya, lep pratyaya. So it would become sampatya, not sampatitva. Okay. So aham pustakam sampatya bhojanam karomi. Having studied the book, I have my meal, or I do have my meal. That way. Next, aham gruham agatya chayapeyam pibami. Aham chayam pibami, aham chayapeyam pibami. Simple sentence. When after coming home or having reached into my home. So see, agatya is lep pratyayanta form. With that agatya, we need to use some karma padam. So it would become aham gruham agatya chayapeyam athva chayam pibami. Simple rule. So now I have put some twanta pratyanta forms and lebanta forms. By using those, you can make few sentences. Okay, now time to make some sentences. One sentence you need to make.
अहं विद्यालयं गत्वा संस्कृतं पाठयामि.
हाँ, अहम विद्यालयं गत्वा संस्कृतं पाठयामि. समीचीनम्.
अहम् उपविश्य दूरध्वनि पश्यामि. दूरचित्रवाणी पश्यामि.
दूरचित्रवाणीं पश्यामि. समीचीनं. किन्तु अहम् उपविश्य, कुत्र उपविश्य, that अपेक्षा remains.
आसन्दे उपविश्य. अहम् आसन्दे उपविश्य.
आसन्दे उपविश्य अहं
दूरचित्रवाणी पश्यामि.
समीचीनम्. आसनम् उपविश्य इति कर्तुं शक्यते वा इति प्रश्नः. There is a movement. Is there a movement?
No.
Upaveshana kriya is there, but whether there will be dvitiya or no, we have to think about that. Okay.
I use left pratyay there, so upavishya.
Upavishya, asanam upavishya किं करोमि? दूरवाणी दूर किं भवति भवति? दूरवाणीं पश्यामि. हाँ, समीचीनम्. अन्यद् उदाहरणम्.
I will try to make a long one.
Yes, I would like to listen.
सन्ध्याकाले अहं देवं प्रणम्य ऋषयः संस्मृत्य च गणितपाठाभ्यासं करोमि.
हाँ, good. Something else. I didn't listen you properly. There is a voice break. Can you repeat again?
Yes, sir. सन्ध्याकाले अहं देवं प्रणम्य ऋषयः संस्मृत्य च गणितपाठाभ्यासं करोमि.
वेदाभ्यासं करोमि. वेदपाठाभ्यासं करोमि. Good. Nice sentence.
अहं श्लोकं श्रुत्वा वदामि. श्लोकं स्मृत्वा वदामि.
अहं श्लोकं श्रुत्वा अथवा स्मृत्वा वदामि. सेम. सुरभि.
अहं गृहम् आगत्य पुनः विद्यालयं गच्छामि.
समीचीनम्.
Avinash ji, in sentence 1, why did we use tapah acharati?
Tapah acharati, tapashcharya, he performs tapas. So
Tapah is prathama vibhakti.
No, it is dvitiyanta. Vastutah tapas sakaranta pratipadam it is sakaranta pratipadika. So whenever we want to decline that padam, tapas shabda, it will go like tapah tapasi tapaunsi, tapah tapasi tapaunsi.
Okay.
Tapasa tapobhyam ityadikam. Okay. That's why that is not prathama, that is dvitiya.
Okay, thank
you. Sakaranta napusaklinga shabda.
वदामि वा?
Next, one more sentence and we will move to next.
अहं देवालयं गत्वा ईश्वरं प्रणम्य ध्यानधारणा करोमि.
ध्यानधारणां करोमि. Very nice. Good. Okay, now next word. Veena. So now there is a concept, upapada vibhakti. Whenever there are some words, with those words we need to use particular vibhakti. For example, namaha is famous shabda. So whenever we want to use namaha avyayam, we need to put, whenever there is a like Ganeshaya namaha in this sentence, whenever we want to go down Ganesha, that Ganesha padam we have to put into Chaturthi vibhakti. Why? There is a rule. Namaswasti swadalam varshati yogacha Chaturthi vibhakti bhavati. So that's how there will be some upapadas for each vibhakti. Whenever there is a Veena, with that Veena word, we have to put that karma padam into dvitiya. For example, that kartari Veena prayoge, I should write विना शब्द प्रयोगे विना शब्द प्रयोगे द्वितीया भवति. For example, first example you can refer. It got stuck. जलम विना वयम न जीवामः. जलम विना वयम न जीवामः. वयम न जीवामः. This is sentence. So now in this sentence we try to use vina word. With vina we need to put jalam word into dvitiya. Why? There is a particular rule, right? Whenever there is a vina word, along with that vina word, karma padam will be into dvitiya. Okay. Another sentence. Bhojanam vina kshuda shanta na bhavati. Without bhojanam or meal, kshuda shanta na bhavati. So with vina word, bhojanam padam will be put into dvitiya. Again, now there is a gap. You have to fill that gap. Chhatraha dash 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 vina na kurvanti. Kim na kurvanti? Kam vina na kurvanti?
शिक्षकम्
हाँ, शिक्षकम विना किम न कुर्वन्ति?
अध्ययनम्
अभ्यासम
अभ्यासम न कुर्वन्ति. One sentence. Again, there are many possibilities. पुस्तकम विना
गृहकार्यं न कुर्वन्ति.
हाँ, कुर्वन्ति. समीचीनं. पुस्तकं विना गृहकार्यमेव न कुर्वन्ति. तादृशाः अपि छात्राः भवन्ति. इतोपि
पाठशाला विना
पाठशालां विना न पठन्ति. पठनं न कुर्वन्ति, पठनकार्यं न कुर्वन्ति, अभ्यासं न कुर्वन्ति. इतोपि अद्यत्वे छात्राः सङ्गणकं विना न पठन्ति. हाँ, छात्राः दूरवाणीं विना विद्यालयं गन्तुं न इच्छन्ति. दूरवाणीं विना, पुस्तकं विना. So along with vina word, we have to put dvitiya. That's it. Okay. Deepam vina dash dash dash. किं भवितुम्
अंधकारः भवति.
हाँ, दीपं विना सर्वत्र अंधकारः भवति. इतोपि few more sentences.
दीपं विना प्रकाश न भवति.
दीपं विना प्रकाशः न भवति. प्रकाशः इति पुल्लिंग शब्दः. इतोपि किं किं भवितुमर्हति? past tense, future tense you can make. Past tense you can use. Two more sentences, then we will move to next.
दीपं विना तमसः न गच्छति.
तमः न गच्छति.
तमः न गच्छति.
दीपं विना तमः अथवा अंधकारः न गच्छति. One more. दीपं विना अहं द्रष्टुं
न शक्नोमि.
ओके. चमसं विना
न खादिष्यामि.
न खादिष्यामि. गुड. कं विना वयं न जीवामः अथवा अहं न जीवामि.
वायु विना, प्राणवायु विना.
हाँ, वाक्यं वाक्यं.
प्राणवायु विना
हाँ,
जीवं
अहं जीवितुं न शक्नोमि, अहं न जीवामि अथवा वयं न जीवामः. समीचीनम्. इतोपि किं किम् आवश्यकं जीवनार्थं? What is most required? प्राणवायु, one thing. Another thing?
जलं विना जीवनं.
जलं विना अपि वयं न जीवितुं शक्नुमः. इतोपि
अन्न वस्त्र.
अन्नं विना, वस्त्रं विना जीवितुं न जीवनमेव नास्ति. विना प्रयोगे. अधुना अग्रिमम्. अभितः, परितः इत्यादयः बहवः शब्दाः भवन्ति. There are many words like अभितः means in both sides. परितः, so there is a list. अभितः and ubhayatah means both sides. Paritah sarvatah means all sides. Samaya, Nikasha means near. Dhik means fire on. Like Prati, two words. Anu, after. So along with these words, we have to use Dvitiya Vibhakti. For example, एकम उदाहरणम् अहं वदामि. मार्गम उभयतः वृक्षाः सन्ति. मार्गम उभयतः वृक्षाः सन्ति. So with उभयतः word, we have to put marga shabda into dvitiya. Okay, margam ubhayatah. Otherwise, what is the possibility? Margasya ubhayatah. But we cannot make margasya. Shashti vibhakti we cannot use. Why? There is a particular rule. Whenever you are using ubhayatah, paritah, abhitah word, you have to put that particular padam into dvitiya. So margasya will be in correct form. Okay, margasya ubhayatah will be incorrect form. Margam ubhayatah vrikshaah santi. Naukam paritah अथवा नौकाम सर्वतः जलम अस्ति. Another example. Nikasha. Nikasha means what? Nearby. Gruham nikasha किम अस्ति? Gruham nikasha vatika अस्ति. Gruham samaya किम अस्ति? Vatika अस्ति. But there is another word, samipe. Whenever you use samipe word, you need to put that gruha padam into Shashti, Gruhasya Samipe. So there is a little bit change. Whenever there is a Nikasha word or Samaya word, that particular padam you have to put into Dvitiya. You cannot use Gruhasya Nikasha or Gruhasya Samaya. Okay, very clear. If there is a Nikasha or Samaya word used into Vakyam, along with that Samaya or Nikasha word, whatever padam you are using, that padam will be or we need to put into dvitiya, like gruham. Dhik, धिक्कार हो, इसका धिक्कार हो. फाय ऑन. दुर्जनम धिक, दुष्टम धिक, चोरम धिक इत्यादिकं कर्तुं शक्यते. द्वितीया. ओके, नाउ अनदर. लक्ष्मणः वनं प्रति गच्छति. So prati word if we are using, along with that we need to put here again there is a small mistake, typos. You can point out whenever there is a typos, you can point out. Lakshmanah vanam prati gacchati. Along with prati word, we have to use dvitiya vibhakti. So vanam is put into dvitiya. Lakshmanah vanam prati gacchati. And what does he do? Ramam anugacchati. He follows Ram. Right? So Ramam will be put into dvitiya. Lakshmanah Ramam anugacchati, anusarati. Right? Yeah. So by using abhitah, paritah, samaya, nikasha, dhik, prati and anu, along with these words, we have to put dvitiya vibhakti. Few sentences.
कविम उभयतः श्रोतारः उपविशन्ति.
Ubhayatah, both sides, right? Okay. Nice.
नार्यः गृहम् उभयतः मार्जयन्ति.
Again, can you repeat?
नार्यः गृहम् उभयतः मार्जयन्ति.
अच्छा, मार्जयन्ति. हाँ, नार्यः गृहम् उभयतः मार्जयन्ति. Nice.
माताम् उभयतः शिशुः नाहीतर बालकाः उपविशन्ति.
Now what you made a minor mistake. Can anybody point out that?
महोदय माता मातृ शब्द अस्ति.
मातृ शब्द अस्ति. आमां.
तर्हि द्वितीया विभक्त्यन्तं रूपं किम्?
मातरम् उभयतः.
That's how we have to learn, right? By mistakenly it happens. Mataram ubhayatah shishavaha क्रीडन्ति. Nice.
योधं परितः शत्रवः सन्ति.
हाँ, योधं परितः यथा अभिमन्युं परितः सर्वे सैनिकाः आसन् तथैव योधं वर्ड यू यूज, राइट? योधं परितः सैनिकाः अथवा शत्रवः सन्ति. समीचीनम्.
प्रधानमन्त्री महोदयं उभयतः रक्षापुरुषाः सन्ति.
हाँ, रक्षकाः सन्ति. समीचीनम्. वस्तुतः सर्वतः अथवा परितः. ओके. वन सेंटेंस.
मम गृहम् उभयतः सस्यानि सन्ति.
मम गृहम् उभयतः सस्यानि सन्ति. समीचीनम्. ओके. नाउ another important rule. द्विकर्मक धातु. There is a concept of द्विकर्मक धातु in Sanskrit. So three kinds of prayoga you have to know. There are some kriyapada which are known as akarmaka kriyapada, intransitive verbs. There is another that is called transitive verb. It always come along with karma, like gacchati, gramam gacchati. There is third one which is known as dvikarmaka. So there is a category of, there is a karika on dvikarmak dhatus. Let me show that. दूह, याच, पच, दंड, रुधि, प्रच्छि, ची, ब्रु, शासु, वस्तुतः शास, जी, मथ, मुषाम तथा नी, रु, कृश, वहाम. These are 16 धातुज. दूह, याच, पच, दंड, दोग्धि, याचते, पचति, दंडयति, रुणद्धि, पृच्छति, चिनोति, ब्रूते, शास्ति, जयति, मथनाति, मुष्णाति, नयति, हरति, कृशति and vahati. Along with this kriya pada, you have to use karma twicely. Okay, for example, duha, dohan karna, to milk a cow, etc. Like devadattah gam payah dogdhi. Devadattah dogdhi, right? That is a sentence. So now what he is doing, he is milking a cow. Okay, so actually if you see, goho, he is taking out milk from cow. So what vibhakti should be used? Something is separated from some place, right? Whenever
Panchami.
separation, we should use apadana karakam, panchami, to show that apadana. But whenever there is a particular dhatu called duha, that time even apadana karakam you cannot use. That apadana karakanta padam will be put into dvitiya. Okay, so in this sentence you will find two karma padam, right? One is gam, another is payah. Payah, again payas sakaranta shabda. You can use dugdham dogdi. Devadattah dhenum dugdham dogdi. That way you can make simple sentence, right? So main kriya padam is payah. Payah means what? Dugdham. That is mukhya karma. And even though there was a apadana karakam as goho athva dhenoho, that apadana karakam will be put into dvitiya. So there are two karma padam now. Devadattah gam payah dogdi. Gam and payah both are into dvitiya vibhakti. Is that clear? Simple rule. Again, yachate. Whenever there is a kriya pada, yachate, which means to ask, to beg, you have to put karma padam. You will be using mukhya kriya pada, mukhya karma, and there will be some another padam along with that, right? For example, if I am asking from someone means what? That thing is going to be separated. from that person, that particular person. Okay, so there is a separation, means what? There should be apadana karakam. But again, we are not going to put apadana karakam, we are not going to use panchami vibhakti. Why? Because this rule says whenever there is a dvikarmak dhatu used in sentence, that time apadana also will change into dvitiya vibhakti. All other karakas will change into dvitiya vibhakti. Right? So Vamanaha, Balim, actually it should be Balehe. Why? Because Vasudha will be separated from Bali. But again, because of this rule, Bali Padam should be put into Dvitiya Vibhakti. Vamanaha, Balim Vasudham Yachate. So Vasudham is Mukhya Karma and Balim is Gauna Karma. Okay? So two karmas you will find in each sentence. Is that clear? Another, Pachati. Along with Pachati, let's say Sita Odanam Pachati. Odanam, you know, rice, right? Sita is cooking. Now, that much sentence was sufficient. But by using what? Tandulan. Again, Tandulan Odanam Pachati. So one Tandula we cannot use. Even though there was Apadana Karakam, again we cannot use Apadana. Why? Because this is Dvikarmak Dhatu. Whenever there is Dvikarmak Dhatu, there will be two Karma Padam. So Tandulan also put into Dvitiya Vibhakti. Tandulaha, Tandalu, Tandulaha, Tandulam, Tandulan. Tandulam, Tandulau, Tandulan. So this is Dvitiyanta form. Gauna Kriya, Gauna Karma, and this is Mena Karma, Odanam Pachati, right? Okay. Dandayati. Nrupaha Gargan Shatam Dandayati. So there is a Mukhya Karma is Shatam. How many rupees? Shatam, 100 rupees. To whom? From whom he is taking? From whom he is receiving? Garga. There is a Gargadeshiya Janaha, Lokaha. People from Gargadesha. Okay. So that Raja is taking 100 rupees from Gargaloka. So from those people he is taking, those people should be put into Apadana Karakam Panchami. But again, whenever there is a use of Danda Kriyapada, even though there should be Apadana, but that Gargapadam will not be put into Apadanam. It will be in Gargan Dvitiya. Right? Is that clear? Similarly, Rudha Dhatu. If Rudha Dhatu is used, there will be two karma. Gopalaha Vrajam Gam Avarunaddi means what? Avarunaddi means rokna. Right? Kaha? तो बोलते हैं व्रजम अवरुणद्धि. कहाँ रोकते हैं? गोपाल अपनी गाय को कहाँ रोक देते हैं? व्रज में रोकते हैं. वस्तुतः व्रजे ऐसा अधिकरण कारक वहां होना चाहिए था, लेकिन अगेन बिकॉज ऑफ रुध क्रियापद देयर वुड बी द्विकर्मक धातु. ओके, व्रजम विल बी पुट इनटू द्वितीया एंड इवन गाम इज मुख्य कर्म. It is going to be in Dvitiya only because it is Mukhya Karma. But that which is Gauna, that is also going to be into Dvitiya. Prach, it becomes Prichati. Prach Dhatu, it becomes Prichati. So whenever you are using Prichati Dhatu, to whomever you are asking, that should be in Apadana, because you are speaking to someone and something you are going to receive a message etc. from him, right? Sentence etc. will be aparted from him. So that's why Apadanam should be used. But whenever there is a particular Kriyapada called Prichati, that Prichati is Dvikarmaka Dhatu. Along with that Prichati Dhatu, you have to put two karmas. So Balakam Margam Prichati. Devadattaha Margam Prichati. Kasmat Nyatah Sahamargah Balakat. So Balakam should be in Dvitiya Vibhakti now. Devadattaha Balakam Margam Prichati. So this is famous rule. Now I am going to do a summary of Dvitiya Vibhakti. So where Dvitiya happens? Karmani means what? Whenever we are making sentence into Kartari Prayoga, Karma Padam will be put into Dvitiya Vibhakti. For example, Ramaha Sitam Pashyati. Sitam is Karma Padam. So Karmani Dvitiya Bhavati. Karma Padasya Dvitiya Bhavati iti artha. Second, Gatyartha Karmani Dvitiya. Whenever there is a movement or there is a dhatu in movement artha athva gatyartha, we have to put a particular word into dvitiya, gatyartha karmani dvitiya. For example, chhatraha vidyalayam gacchati. Okay. Chhatraha margam chalati, brahmati, etc. Tva pratyaya, lyap pratyaya uno. Along with tva pratyaya, सह ग्रंथम पठित्वा बोधयति. सह पठित्वा बोधयति, but what? ग्रंथम पठित्वा. So ग्रंथम पदम will be in द्वितीया. ल्य प्रत्यय similar. पाठम संपठ्य लिखति. Another rule. Vina, whenever there is a use of vina word, vina avyaya, there should be द्वितीया. जलम विना, भोजनम विना, वायुम विना, ईश्वरम विना, etc. etc. प्रकाशम विना अपि जीवितुं न शक्नुमः. विना. उभयतः परितः समया निकषा हा anu prati. Along with these words we need to put dvitiya vibhakti. We need to use dvitiya vibhakti. Margam ubhayatah shilakhandaah santi. Right? Ubhayatah paritah, you know that now. Upari upari, upar upar, niche niche. Whenever this is called amreditam. There is a kind of saudhnya. Whenever there are word used twicely, that is particularly known as amreditam. Like upari upari, it becomes upari upari. Adaha adaha, niche niche. है ना? So upari upari, whenever you want to make वृक्षस्य उपरि उपरि फलानि सन्तति. ऊपर ऊपर वृक्ष के ऊपर ऊपर फल है, तो वृक्षस्य उपरि उपरि फलानि सन्ति. वृक्षम उपरि उपरि फलानि. हाँ, भूमिम अधो अधः जलम अस्ति. भूमि के नीचे नीचे क्या है? जलम. वो वाला रूल मैंने बताया नहीं, लेकिन समझ लीजिएगा. हा, जब भी हा शब्द, धिक शब्द यूज होता है, वहां क्या करना चाहिए? द्वितीय विभक्ति यूज करनी चाहिए. एंड समया निकषा, along with samaya nikasha word, again there is going to be dvitiya vibhakti. Along with dvikarmak dhatus, again you are going to make dvitiya vibhakti. You are going to use dvitiya vibhakti. Based on this, now you need to make sentences. Yes, please.
हा इत्युक्ते किं महोदय? हा.
Alas. Alas. Did you get the meaning?
Please sir, give us a
अरे
sentence.
अरे ऐसा क्या हो गया? ऐसी जो हमारा जो एक्सप्रेशन होता है ना, उस क्रिया हाँ, अरे रे,
अरे रे. Okay.
Okay. Based on these, you need to make sentences. Okay. Now it's time to make sentences. You can use any of these and make sentence. One by one.
Sure, I'm right. But Vinayam Vina Vidya na Shobhati.
हाँ, विनयम विना विद्या न शोभते.
Shobhate, Shobhat is Atmanepadi. Shobhate
Shobhate is Atmanepadi form.
Shobhate.
Open discussion. You have doubt regarding karma, etc. You can ask. Okay, sentences.
Ha, kaksham is getting over, I want to say. So,
Pratigat gamyamana.
Purnam bhavati.
Adhuna kaksha purna bhavishyati. Samichanam. Anyat.
ग्रंथं विना ज्ञानं नास्ति.
ग्रंथं विना ज्ञानं नास्ति. समीचीनम्.
विज्ञानं विना विकासः न भवति।
हाँ, विज्ञानं विना विकासः न भवति, प्रगतिः न भवति, वृद्धिः न भवति। समीचीनम्। इतोपि द्विकर्मक धातूनाम् उपयोगं कुर्वन्तु।
कृष्णः उपनिषदम् अमृतः दोग्धि।
हाँ, कृष्णः उपनिषद इज दकारांत शब्द, स्त्रीलिंग शब्द। उपनिषद शब्द ये हमेशा स्त्रीलिंग में रहता है ना, तो उसका वो भी ऐसा चलाया जाता है। उपनिषद एक वचन उसका बनता है उपनिषद, और द्वितीय का एक वचन भी बनेगा उपनिषद, है ना। तो श्री कृष्ण उपनिषद दुग्धम, क्या बोला था आपने, दुग्धम दोग्धी ना। हाँ, उपनिषद दुग्धम दोग्धी। समीचीन। और
वक्ताः शीघ्रं श्लोकं कथयति।
भक्ताः शीघ्रं श्लोकं कथयति। So there is no dvikarma. You used only one karma. One more sentence one more object you can use.
महोदय द्विकर्मक थोड़ा सा मुझे डिफिकल्ट लग रहा है, समझ में नहीं आया।
हाँ, पहली बार हम देख रहे हैं ना इसके बारे में। जरा द्विकर्मक, आपको जो भी आपादान संप्रदान जो रहता है, अधिकरण, वो सारा का सारा आपको द्वितीया में रखना है ना। उसका और अभ्यास करेंगे हम।
हाँ हाँ महोदय, प्लीज प्लीज।
महिला आपणिकं शाटिकां
मूल्यं पृच्छन्ति। शाटिकां मूल्यं पृच्छन्ति। शाटिकाः मूल्यं पृच्छन्ति ऐसा भी हो सकता है, शाटिकां मूल्यं पृच्छन्ति ऐसा भी हो सकता है।
आपणिकं होईल ना।
अच्छा, आपणिकम ऐसा भी बोल सकते हैं। आपणिकम तो आपका इंटेंशन वैसा था, ठीक है। महिला आपणिकम शाटिका पृच्छति, करेक्ट। 2 कर्म आ गए, नाइस। few more sentences, 2 more minutes.
महोदय ऐसे हो सकता है क्या, बालकः नदीं जलम याचते।
हाँ, हो सकता है। यदि वो याचना कर रहा है तो बिल्कुल।
क्योंकि मैंने याचते।
नदीं जलम याचते। समीचीनम्।
शंकराचार्यः
लेखं लिखति।
One by one, please.
शंकराचार्यः मातां भिक्षां याचते।
हाँ, अगेन मातृ इज ऋकारांत शब्द।
मात्रं
भिक्षां याचते। वेरी नाइस।
लेखकः लेखनीं लेखं लिखति।
लिखति is not द्विकर्मक धातु.
Okay.
That would be karana karakam. लेखन्या लिखति, right? Okay, you practice this. How many rules we have seen? 6. First, कर्मणि द्वितीया भवति, कर्म पदस्य द्वितीया, right? Then we saw विना शब्द प्रयोगे, द्विकर्मक शब्द प्रयोगे. There are many more words. Along with those words, we have to make द्वितीया विभक्ति, right? Okay, that much you practice. You write sentences, and you can send into group. Here we will do Shanti Patha. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.
धन्यवादः महोदय।
धन्यवादः महोदय।